Welcome back, guys. I hope you can hear me clearly, and I think you can. So, I hope this long pause didn't deter you guys from holding on, but we do have a match on our hands now. It's Elab versus M4KS, and the winner gets to go to the grand finals to play against S&D, previously known as Bendover. So you've got a couple of high-profile players. Um, we've had a couple of high-profile players throughout the tournament, but in this game as well, you've got Attacker, who's a famous or the world-renowned Kunkka player. You've also got Mage, who's 8K MMR. He's playing on Elab's team. He's playing from Jordan, while the rest of his team are in Lebanon. Attacker's playing from the UAE, and I believe he's also 8K MMR. Meanwhile, you also have GH currently playing as Ayo, is also 8K MMR. So the experience on this game is quite something to behold. Doesn't look like we're going to be seeing anything tricky early on in the game. No smokes, no deep pushes. Both teams comfortably taking either rune before moving back into positions. Looks like, Mage was denied his Invoker pick. It was M4KS's first ban. Meanwhile, Elab's first ban was naturally Attacker's favorite hero, Kunkka.
You have no right.
Nothing really out of the ordinary now, except that there is a tri-lane, and I think we've seen this before from Elab. The aggressive Wisp and Zeus combo. We've seen this before, and they've done this exactly before. They've even had an Elder Titan tri-laning with them. And I wonder if M4KS are gonna suffer the same fate as their previous opponents, because that Zeus and Wisp combo that we've seen previously was deadly. Got two very high profile players here in mid. Too early to decide a victor. The game will show us eventually. Look, let's put on the last picks here. A little bit aggressive, and it doesn't look like M4KS are going to let the Zeus survive, and M4KS get first blood? Wow. So this is not what we were expecting from Elab's Ayo and Zeus combo. Maybe we jinxed them, but what I remember was them completely owning the early game, and I don't think they were expecting this either, but Zeus did go down pretty easy here and very early on in the game. Let's see what's going on the rest of the map. You've got a Darkseer Batrider fight here. Okay, there seems to be a bit of movement on the bottom lane. I don't think Wisp and Zeus are done trolling the bottom lane yet. Meanwhile, you do have a bit of action happening bottom of the kinetic field. Does land, and it blocks both Zeus and Wisp, and this looks like it's going to be disaster for Elab. Wow, M4KS are going to take Zeus down as well, and it's already 3-0. M4KS are causing havoc on the bottom lane. Not a successful Zeus and Wisp combo as we expected this early on. Disruptor does very well to land that kinetic field. And Wisp does not have enough. He's back here already. I wonder what they're thinking now. And Disruptor does very well once again to land that kinetic field, trapping both Zeus and Wisp. Well, doesn't do so well this time, but I don't think Elab have shown M4KS everything they have yet on bottom lane. So far, it is going M4KS's way. Meanwhile, Mage and Attacker both dealing a lot of damage to each other. Attacker having some low HP. Are they going to try moving in on him? Zeno decides it's time to try and make a move on Mage. Mage is just going to brush that off and walk back, but Zeno is going to go all the way. What is he doing here? I think he's bullying Mage, or Is attacker going to come in with an arrow? No, he will not. So just um, sort of pure harassment. 9 will come in and get a bounty rune as well. Disruptor not landing that kinetic field on Wisp. Alright, so it looks like this time Wisp and Zeus are going to try something new. They are going to get trapped in the kinetic field again, and oh my god, this isn't going to go Zeus's way, and Zeus is already... I mean, this is borderline feeding at this stage. It's 4-0 for M4KS. Very easy kills given away in the bottom. I'm not sure what Elab are thinking here. Wisp really just lingering around. None of them interested in taking this confrontation with him. Or actually, he's invisible, and that's completely my bad. He's not that bit trolling. But I think Zeus gets caught off guard there. So it seems like most of the action is gonna remain bottom lane for now. And that's gonna be our point of interest for the next couple of minutes. I mean, you do have LGD with quite a bit of damage, so he could be their next target. Wisp is going to get caught in this kinetic field. Meanwhile, LCD could go down. No, he's not. IO is going to go down unless... No, it looks like they're both going to go down again. This could be disaster, but Iron comes in to bring some order into the Elab bottom lane. This could be Zeus's chance to deal some damage and take Disruptor out. They need to take Disruptor out, and they do. Is Zeno going to survive? Is he going to be able to take Zeus out? This is all... This could be... Yeah, this could be bad for Zeno, and Rajix is gonna get that kill. So Elab finally managed to bring some order into the bottom lane. It's 5-4 now. Very well played from Elab there. He took that very calmly. There's something very soothing about watching this Wisp and Zeus tethered together, really. Well, the duo still roam around bottom lane, looking for trouble. Nothing too special happening in mid. Both attacker and mage trying to get the best of the last hits. Pretty equal, 32-32. Looks like there's going to be trouble again on bottom lane, and LGD is going to make the first move. Rajix could be in trouble. Wisp doing his best, but it looks like Rajix is going to get caught. I don't think there's anything they could do here. Are they going to survive? LGD and Zeno are going to go after them. Ein comes once again to bring in some order from the Elab side. Meanwhile, Disruptor goes down, and M4KS suffer the first death. LGD goes down, and so does Ogre. This turns completely against M4KS. I think they're shell-shocked as well. They could not have expected that. Very well played from Elab. And again, this is the Wisp and Zeus causing trouble all over again. Look at them roam around the map, looking for their next victim. It's just amazing watching them go, and very well played from Elder Titan, always coming in at the right time, saving his teammates and then wreaking havoc on his opponents. Yeah, I think M4KS are going to be a little more conservative with bottom lane. I think they've realized the danger that Io and Zeus could bring here. We're once again saving our energy for the grand final. That's going to be up next, guys. I am super excited. And I'm going to drop a couple of bumble emotes on the Twitch chat just to show you how excited I am. LGD is peacefully farming while Mage is gonna go around looking. Is he gonna find LGD? He just might, and it looks like he does spot LGD, and he's beaconing for an initiation, but it doesn't look like it's gonna come from Rajex, who realizes the immediate danger of having Disruptor just there. Alright, so it looks like Mage is gonna initiate this fight. He's going to go on Disruptor, and he's very confident of getting him, and he could also deal a lot of damage to LGD here. Zeus comes in to help, but doesn't deal damage quick enough. So LGD gets away with his life there as well. Mage, once again, not letting LGD go, and he will invite himself for some farm. Meanwhile, top lane, looks like there is some action going on. They are going to make a move on Batrider. Disruptor comes in with a beautiful kinetic field. Positive vibes, is in trouble. And then arrow comes in from attacker. It doesn't land anybody. But Elab are coming for a quick turnaround, and they could end up... Yeah, I mean, if M4KS are not careful, they could be going down here. It's 2 for nothing so far. Nux could go down. Nux does go down, so 3 of M4KS go down in that battle. It's not going the way they planned. Attacker tried to land an ambitious arrow. It went nowhere.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Out of my way!
And I'm back, guys.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm just excited to see what Wisp and Zeus have in plans for us next. I love watching these two play together on Elab's side.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Elab have really managed to get the better of M4KS in the early game, even though it looked like M4KS were getting the advantage from bottom lane. Dano looks like he's gonna harass Mage in mid. Mage get away. Positioned for a fight at this stage, but attacker decides probably smarter to get back to farming. Nothing bottom lane. Wisp and Zeus decided that it's time to cluster with their team, and it looks like they are going to be making a move mid. Positive vibes coming in from behind. M4KS take a conservative position behind the towers. Meanwhile, Radix could be caught on bottom lane. LGD completely going after him, but Wisp jumps in. He's currently tethered, and they know the amount of damage that Zeus could deal here. Static Storm from Disruptor. Is it going to deal enough damage? It does take Zeus out. GH comes in. And, I mean, this is once again, I mean, Elab managed to make the better of M4KS here in what seemed to be a very bad situation for Zeus. M4KS are on the back foot. It's gonna give Elab some luxury to push bottom tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
While you've got Attacker and Zeno holding a sneaky position in mid. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a mid push for M4KS. They've realized that Elab are positioned towards their bottom tower, and they might just do enough to take middle tower out unless Elab have something else planned. Elab are already starting to move towards mid. Middle tower is gonna go out, but is Elab gonna let it go without a fight? I don't think so. They're already moving in here. But M4KS managed to take it out just in time before falling back. Some positive movement from M4KS there, considering the situation they've just been in. And it looks like it's going to go down in Secret Shop, and it is going to go down. GH is the first to go down here. Mage could also go down. M4KS are planning to turn this around. The Mage walks out in time, but Elder Titan. Well, there's a lot going on at this stage, guys, and Elab are deciding to go about this carefully. They are going to take 2 of M4KS out. Meanwhile, Attacker is still fighting this. Kinetic Field comes in. It's, well, I mean, 4 from M4KS are already down, and Elab managed to really... this is a complete team wipe. I'm not sure M4KS wanted to take that in the first place. It looked like they were already called out of position. Elab did back off for a second there, but they quickly came back and just took the whole team out. Very well played from Elab. M4KS are going to have a lot of thinking to do here. It's 18-7, 15 minutes. Anything can happen, still.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Darkseer does have good farm, but he's still quite behind. A lot of movement up. It looks like this is where the next fight's going to be. An arrow comes in from Mirana, goes nowhere. And I think M4KS are going to remain clustered with each other while Zeus pushes bottom tower. Wisp is looking for his brother the Zeus, and they do come together bottom. Wonder what these two are going to plant next. They're really looking for their trouble.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
M4KS deciding to go with farm away from sites, while Wisp and Zeus linger in their bottom jungle. Mage is also coming in. Not going to find anybody, but that could give them some space to push the second bottom tower. And M4KS need to defend this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Batrider is just... It looks like he's going to make a move on Attacker.
Shadows.
No, he decides he's going to be going for Darkseer. Rajix and GH quickly come in, and they are going to take Darkseer out. Is Darkseer going to survive this? There's no way he will. Very quick movement from Elab, securing the kill on top lane. Meanwhile, you've got... You know, they've already taken out bottom tower as well. This is... I mean, Elab are really outplaying M4KS here. All over the place. While we're here, let's give a shout out to some of the people. Oh, you know who you are. Brian, happy birthday, buddy. It was yesterday, we know, but still, it's still your birthday today. Shout out to all the guys helping us out. Joshi, Vega, Waname, Agent Orange, Cracky, Roxbridge. And of course, a big shout out to our sponsors and our media partners, AbsoluteGeeks.com. Do check out AbsoluteGeeks.com, guys. It's an awesome website. It's young and it's growing. And I promise you, it doesn't look like there's anything in the Middle East right now as fun to read as AbsoluteGeeks.com. At least for me. Get back to the game. I mean... Look how far the Zeus and Wisp combo has gone, and they're cheeky enough to push past tower and get a last hit, and it looks like he might pay the ultimate price for that, unless Elab have other plans. Oh my god, they managed to get away. Look where they are. These two, it's amazing watching them. Meanwhile, you've got Batrider here, could continue the push there. Wisp quickly goes back down to tether himself. And he also helps Batrider out. Very nicely played once again from Zeus and Wisp bottom lane. And Wisp is being a pivotal man in almost all of Elab's attacks so far.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Mage getting some free farm top. Looks like he's going to take this big push to the tower as well. M4KS are left really on the back foot trying to collect tower pushes at this stage. M4KS need a big fight to turn this around. So far, they haven't shown any signs of that. What are these two up to? Wisp and Zeus. We're going to keep an eye out for them again because we know they're going to make some big plays next. M4KS deciding not to move into their jungle at all. They're clustered together. Disruptor landing some nice kinetic fields so far. Not sure about his ulti. I haven't seen a good static storm yet. Looks like they're gonna try and lure the next fight in bottom lane, while M4KS will remain conservative positions. Elab could easily take out the tier 2 tower on top. And it looks like M4KS are gonna draw the line for another push here. They are smoked. This could be their first team movement. Here we go. They want to cut straight through river, past secret shop, and onto the second tower. I think they're expecting Batrider to be there, and Batrider could be caught off position there. Meanwhile, Elab realize that their opponents could be smoked. Look at them all fall back to their base. I don't think M4KS are going to manage to get anything out of this. Ambitious, but I think Elab get the better of them in that plan. So they're going to live another day. They're going to live to try this another day, but it's going to reap them nothing as of yet. Meanwhile, Mage continues to take that push forward on top lane.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Slowly bleeding M4KS, really. Alright, and they are going to jump onto Dark Seer. He does land the lasso. An arrow comes in from Attacker, completely misses, and this looks like a team fight that M4KS do not want to take. Attacker on the back foot once again. He could go down, and he does. This is disaster for M4KS at this stage, and I think Elab should be comfortable enough to take that next tower. Xenu is really trying to get away here. Is he going to make it? He doesn't. So 4 go down from M4KS. A lot of confidence being shown by Elab. M4KS once again caught in a position they did not want to be in. LGD really running with his back to that fountain, but he does go down. And Zeus with the ulti. There's no breathing space for M4KS at this stage. And it all started in bottom lane, guys. I mean, we called it. We thought that Wisp and Zeus were going to cause havoc, and they did. It looked like they were, I mean, they gave M4KS, I think, about 4 kills in the beginning. But wow, did they manage to turn that around. And almost every single fight was initiated by these two on bottom lane. On mid. I think M4KS are going to try and get their team movement together. They need to try and take a tower out in mid. Once again, this looks like it could be... I think Attacker realizes it's best to stay back there despite using his shadow. So M4KS are doing some smart positioning, but they are getting caught off position.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And I'm back, guys. What did we miss? But looks like we're back straight into the action here. About 2R down from M4KS already. Elab do have a lot of space to move in and do a little bit more damage than they're already doing. Darkseer does go down on top lane as well. This doesn't look good for M4KS at all at this stage. And we do have a disconnect. And they're calling GG's already, guys. This looks like it's going to be over. And Elab are going to proceed to the grand final. So guess what, guys? We're going to have an Elab versus SND or Bend Over once again. And if you've watched any of these finals before, you know what's about to go down. They've both played it